Alright guys, so I've been chasing my tail, lowering the VE tables until like they're almost down to single digits, and I'm just like, there's no way that is what's going on. So I kind of went back to stock spark and stock VE tables. I left all my other like torque settings the same because I know that deals with the idle, like the idle speeds and what is it? The proportional, park neutral, and all that. Let's see. I might need to change airflow or air pressure or like startup airflow. Really, I'm not sure. All I know is, what's it called? Map was disabled, and I think that's what was causing the engine to not want to respond to my tunes. Because as you see with this, I ran it in neutral, or not neutral, but you know, in idle. I put it in park, let it sit. I put it in drive up against these rocks that I have in the driveway in this block. Let it sit, and these are the numbers that I got. These numbers aren't too bad. Like, they're not negative 17, they're not negative like 13, they're not negative fucking 20, like none of that. But I mean, of course, like, because if it needs to be used, because there's no like MAF, because Dodges run off of map, and it needs to know how much map, or it just starts, it guesses, I guess, I don't know, or it goes off of like a learn or a memory. I don't know. I'm just glad it didn't fuck itself up while I was changing everything. It really could have. So, back to kind of square one. We still need a freaking wideband, but we're just narrowband tuning. We're just making sure everything's going to run right. The transmission sounds funny. It doesn't want to shift out of second, I think. But that was the previous tune. I don't know if it was just in like a limp mode or what. So we're just gonna go through here, figure everything out, look at everything. My front shocks and struts are sounding terrible, man. Like, they've been getting worse every drive. So I'm gonna low-key look at them right quick and see what the fuck is going on. Make sure the coilovers aren't unscrewed or loose. But I do remember feeling the clicking in the top of the strut tower, so I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. More bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. We've been working hard and hard to be working. But I've been able to get this table populate more. I don't think these numbers are super accurate. I think bank 2 is more accurate than bank 1. Just because we might have a fucking exhaust leak. But I don't know. I can't tell. I can't find it. But I guess that's what I'm gonna do, is look for an exhaust leak. Because like I said, guys, we had to restart. We had some shit that was disabled that should have been enabled, and we're getting fucked up fuel trims. We changed the O2 sensor on bank 2, Well, really, bank 1 had a bad O2 sensor, so we put the O2 sensor from the old O2 sensor from bank 2 into bank 1. Bank 2 is still running a new sensor, so bank 2 has the best sensor. And I think I trust those reading more than bank 1. And I think our downstream stream 2 fucking sensors are going bad. I'm not sure. It's either that or we have a fucking exhaust leak, because as you see, we're trying to get these fuel trim levels back to normal, back to around the same. But when I'm on the gas or when I'm idling at higher RPM, my fuel trims are like, you know, steady, like right in here. They're like 1, 2, you know, like, let me see. Sorry guys, I'm not very good at showing, but I don't know. And then these long-term fuel trims, they kind of stay steady until, like, you know, something big happens. Whenever, let me see if I can restart this. This is like the beginning of the drive. It's only 18 minutes, but I'm gonna go watch the whole thing. Cause I think right here is where I stopped. But as you see, these are like big, kind of like decent high RPM pulls. Like when I'm on the gas, about right in here. Boom. Hold up. It's negative. You know, they go probably a little positive. I'm gonna let y'all wait and just watch it. Y'all probably don't understand shit what's going on, but you see it goes a little positive to 2, back to, you know, like, and you see these dips right here? Like, that's all kind of steady. Like, what the hell? I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe vacuum leak. But then again, I could be wrong. But these O2 sensor numbers are actually decent. These long-term fuel trims right in here where it dips, that was after a little pull, I think. 6, 7, 8, or maybe yeah, after a turn or something. But fuck. She sounds better. Believe it or not. We're burning hella fuel though, I can smell it. Running rich, bro. Oh shoot, Sonny. But you know, don't mind that fucking get up. Fuck the hair. This shit is hard, man. It's hard because I don't know what I'm doing. Don't do this if you don't know what you're doing. Like, I'm so serious, don't. You'll pull up your fucking car. Like, I'm surprised I was even this lucky with it, because the shit that I seen that was disabled and shit, or like how high my spark timing or my cam timing angle and shit was, it was ridiculous. I'm like, bro, my car was gonna explode, bro. Like, who the fuck set this shit like this? Alright, we're gonna close this. We're gonna connect to the vehicle right quick. We're gonna check some DTCs. I don't know if it's gonna read them with the car on. It might have. Exhaust position slow. Pending bank 1. We're gonna clear these. It's still pending. Damn. I didn't have to be running for that one. Nah, something is. Camshaft position. My bad, guys. I suck at cameraing. Camshaft position too slow. Pretty much. Alright, well. I mean, no sabes. That's where we cut the engine. We go figure it out because. God dang it, Bobby. Alright. I'll catch you on a flip because I'm about to pop this hood and let it cool off a little bit. And then go eat some food. I know it's fucking annoying. I'm sorry. I hope it's an exhaust leak. When I was under there getting those fucking O2 sensors, doing those O2 sensors. Here's a little backstory. There's a fuck ton of power steering fluid leaking from my power steering pump. And I'm not gonna fix it. Just keep adding power steering fluid. So when I got under there and was looking at my engine and the block and everything, it's wet on the power steering side. We're just hoping to God it's power steering fluid and the fucking head isn't, or not the head, but the head. The motherfucking, God damn it, the head gasket. I couldn't fucking think of the word. My bad. The head gasket. Head gasket shouldn't be blown. Everything should be sealed. It's just that it's running along the little crack down the back, or where the cylinder heads meet the goddamn the block at the bottom of the fucking.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm hungry, guys. That's it. That's all it is. But as I was saying, it's running along the crack, along the seam where they meet. You know, it just looks like it's leaking from there, which it's not leaking from there. I'm hoping. Like, oh my God, bro. It should be alright. It's power steering fluid. It's power steering fluid. It's fucking power steering fluid, so don't fucking say shit. It's gonna be alright though. I done left y'all behind a little bit. We did a bunch of cam edits. Really just to make sure these, one second, let me get this over here. Alright. So I changed these. Really so they weren't maxing out, because it was at like 125 around here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be maxed out or what. Like, I'm really not sure. There's no instructions on my camera. The specs are like, there's only like the lobe height and the fucking 112 degrees plus 3 or some shit like that. I don't know. Now, ChatGPT told me to do this because we don't want it maxed out over here. Here, let me show y'all, dude. Because sometimes I don't even know. I mean, it runs better. The exhaust cam, and the desired cam, they open at the same time. Fucking, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just letting you guys know what we're doing. Yeah, I should have labeled these a lot better. But that's today. That's Friday. This one. No. Now I want to go before we started adding stuff. Honestly, those cam values would stay the same because I didn't start fucking with that shit until recently. So we can literally pull up whatever. Let's just go here. Alright, so that was 130, dog, for the exhaust cam position. And then, as you see, 80 to 100, and then it went up to like 107. But 130 in the very beginning, I don't understand. And then it was 83, 83. So I just bumped them up. And then I made right in this area 100 because that's where everything's wanting to idle at. It may be wrong. I don't know. Don't. Like I said, this is what I'm doing. This is not advice. This is what I did. So if I fail, this is a, don't do this. But I'm working on it. I don't know. Like I said, these were freaking crazy. Like 125, 116, 114. That's probably normal for this, but like I wanted it. It's gonna be at like 110 degrees whenever of like cam positioning whenever it's 111, 112. So that's not too bad, but I'm not sure if that's correct. You know what I mean? Intake cam, you shouldn't even have to fucking touch that fucker because apparently it don't matter. It mainly goes off exhaust cam. These are just reference basically to be here, but apparently you can set all these the same. Like set up your exhaust cam and then it would copy paste it over here pretty much. See? I don't know. So yeah, you see, it kind of similar, but not too similar. I could probably make this more like it. Really just be like, and if this blows it up, I'm telling y'all, do not follow my footsteps. This is just what I'm doing with my car.
The next day.
Alright, gang. So here are our culprits of our high fuel trains. We got leaky injectors on bank 1. And really, but it's out here confirming that, it's another day. We're gonna be at this tuning stuff for a while. So, like and subscribe. Y'all stay tuned. Alright. So now we gotta get in here with a injectors start off as much as possible. Probably gonna know if it's the manifold or not. I hope it ain't the manifold. Did y'all want to know what else? Got a coolant leak. It looks like it's in the water pump. Like, right in the front. Right where they meet. But we're not too worried about that. We're really not. We're working on getting this thing running right. You can just keep topping it off with coolant. Just keep eyes on them coolant levels, and temps. And God damn it, guys. You can't be spending too much money. If it's my intake manifold, we're just gonna go to Texas Speed and get a manifold. Fuck it. If that's the case. Y'all feel me? Make sure it's the fuel rail. I know, guys, I'm getting the suckiest quality engine right now. Trying to keep y'all on track. See, what is that? Sorry, I just gotta keep drying it off and cleaning it up. Alright, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, dried off, and then I'm gonna catch y'all back whenever we get it started. I'm so for real. Like and subscribe, bro. Like, come on now, bro. Fuck. Alright, we got it mostly dried up. I guess I'm gonna start this motherfucker up. Back in the car. As you see, I'm trying to show you. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be disabled. I didn't know it was supposed to be disabled. So we're gonna keep that disabled. And then, because it's only a one-phaser system. But, because I think that's what's gonna get rid of our error. I think that's why it's reading an error. Or our BVT solenoid's fucked up. Because when I looked under the manifold, it wasn't even plugged in all the way. I pushed it all the way in with a fucking screwdriver. Because I couldn't get it in my fingers. But, so we might have to pull that out and check that. I'm about to start it up so we can look at these injectors. It should still be dry. It should still be dry. Yeah, they're looking pretty wet still. But I don't know if they're leaking around. I guess that right there. But I'm gonna make sure it's not the freaking intake manifold. Because it seems like it's like cracked or something like around this weird seam. If that's the case, it would be too much air coming in, and that's why it's fluctuating air pressure. I guess we just have to fucking clean it off and find out. Alright guys, we're gonna stop stalling. We're gonna go ahead and start this moving car. But first, we're gonna flash this into it. I'm sleepy. I just had a bunch of fucking chicken and shit, guys. Oh my god. Come on, what the hell, gang? Alright, we're ready. Take a blinker. Take a blinker. Take a blinker. Take a blinker. Oh man. It's stuck in my head for some reason. Why is she being such a crybaby? Oh my goodness, doggy. Don't mind me, bro. I don't look like shit. I was just laying down for a little bit. It was way too hot earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Go to our fucking scanner. I want to try to get all the information I can. Okay. Okay, I'm no longer getting a stupid weird negative intake cam error, but I'm no longer getting desired angle since those are off. This is pretty high numbers, negative 16, but when we look at the short term, yeah, they're pretty high, but they're pretty normal right here. I think bank 2, bank 1. Bank 1 is definitely the one with the most fuel. I wish I had sorry guys. Oh shit, gang. That was a crazy misfire. I don't like that. We better blow the fuck up. I don't know. It seems like it was running with the better when the other shit was on. I'm gonna come over here and check out this shit. That was sketchy. Maybe I should let her warm up a little bit and just chill. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let it warm up. And one time I blipped the throttle when it just started up. It does not like me right now. So that's crazy. You're just pulling auto fuel. If you look at the short terms, like 15. Check our spark chart. Jesus. Maybe that intake one needs to be on. Monitor status, oxygen, sensor, SA, not enabled. Why is it being crazy now? Sorry guys, I'm just listening for stuff. Making sure nothing is gonna fucking explode. Oh my gosh. I need a flashlight. Magic. Alright, man. Look what we got down in here. Maybe something else is causing erratic fuel trims? Like my dumb tune? I don't know. We're gonna look this over extra hard. So, I'll be back with y'all in just 1 second. I was running like shit, so we're gonna go ahead and put these back on. Ride it back. I know. I'm learning. Not gonna lie, man. I'm really hoping it is fuel injectors. They seem like they're seeping or something. Like, it shouldn't be that wet. Especially with it being that hot. Like, it just doesn't make sense. The other side is completely fucking dry. Like, I'd understand if I didn't already fucking spray carburetor cleaner and fucking everything on top of that shit. Like, that shit should be dry. Like, dry. So I'm like, they're definitely seeping or something. Like, fucking, they just don't stay wet unless there's something leaking. And I went at it with the fucking brain freeze. My bad, guys. The air compressor. I went in with the air compressor, got it dried up, and that shit is still leaking. Or it's still wet. So they gotta be leaking, right? Like, it's not just me. I'm not just like questioning physics or anything, right? You know when you put so much into something, you just, oh, god damn it, I did not mean to write the entire system. I just wanted to write the fucking ECU, not the TCM. Womp womp. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be here for the next 1 minute and 42 seconds. Whew. I know, guys, I suck at fucking filming. You don't have to judge me that hard. Oh, wait, before we start scanning, hold on. So we're gonna start recording. Go to chart V time. We turned the fucking intake one back on and see. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it definitely runs better with it on. It hasn't even like chuckled yet. So we're gonna check these pulse widths. See if any of them are weird. See if any of them are getting pulled back real far. Let this oil pressure die down a little bit. See if it'll die down to about 40 or 50, just flat 50, and then we'll start fucking with it. But it does seem to be running a lot better. We're gonna look at this graph. Yeah, I definitely wanted that intake shit open. Because as long as that doesn't spike too high, we'll be okay for now. Because this is probably doing this at idle because of the fucking injectors. Especially if these started up around 0 and everything's chilling. Like, cause that's what I believe in, okay? Like, don't see short-term fuel trims. That means everything outside is like it's burning, I guess. Not too bad. But in the long term, it's reading like, hey, yo, we're high. So honestly, I'm about to ask ChatGPT what that means. Because she's an OG. Or it's an OG, my bad, I didn't mean to gender it. It's a bot. like chill sun. It's just a drawing. But I hope that's a good angle to be at. Yeah, it didn't give me no weird, you know. It didn't want to die down and shit just now. So that intake one definitely has to be fucking enabled. Whoever told you to disable it, don't fucking disable it. Or if it's disabled on your application, that's probably because you don't use the BBT. But fuck, man, BBT is so hard. I'm just playing. It's probably super easy. It's just that I don't get the concept just yet. I mean, I get it. Like, obviously, I kind of get it. But what the fuck is that? Bank 1's tripping. Short-term fuel trims are alright. Long-term fuel trims are like, what the fuck? Angle. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking at. This is what we're looking at right here, gang. I need to watch these. Cylinder 1. It's real slow, right? Tell me who's faster. Who's working the least or the hardest? Who's hitting constant 0? Damn. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is gonna be kind of hard to figure out. Because if it's pulling fuel, that means one is leaky. So one's actually not working as hard, I guess. Technically. I don't know. We're gonna go figure this out though. So I'm gonna catch you on the flip.